Okay, I am back with more mail call. You guys knew I was coming. Okay, I warned you. I just wanted to break up both of the all the mail that came today. So you guys have already seen. If you watched the prior video, you saw what came from Spellbinders and what came from Simon Says Stamp. Now I'm giving you the haul from HSN, the stuff that got missed from Craft Day when HSN bungled my order. And what they did literally is they literally doubled my order. I saw it, complained about it. What they did is instead of canceling one order, they canceled both of them. And I didn't. And when I caught it, the big problem with it was that TSV had sold out, and I had it with the auto ship. That's what really made me sore. So and in the in and out when they refunded and the whole mess, it triggered my fraud protection on my credit union, who's super paranoid. We've already had this discussion, my credit union, they really hate HSN. And so when you do flex pay, so I mean, it is what it is. I got the stuff, and no, I'm not going to rehash it. I need to get over it. So we're going to move on. So let's see. I'm going to start with what I got. So let's start with this envelope, which is item number 765345. I have no clue. So let's just open. I would use my little handy dandy Amazon tool, but it's on the floor inside of the box that all of this came in. It was a huge box. I just opened up the box and I just pulled everything over here closer. And that was going to be my way of dealing with this. So much as it, it's Crafter's Companion. This is the one of the Creative cards that I wanted. And I can't remember if these were on clearance or not. I want to say this might have come out of the clearance. So I can't remember now, to be perfectly honest. But I really liked the fairy, and I really liked the the mushroom house, which will make very good use. I could use any of the zillion of gnome dies I've been collecting lately. And so I wanted to get these. So now I have them, and I don't know if I could use them for Christmas. This might get set aside for later on, because right now I'm in totally Christmas mode. Although the fairy, you can make it. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what I do with them. Next is this, for sure came out of the clearance. I think it's still available, guys. I'm not kidding you guys. This is dirt cheap. I think I paid like $12 for this. So, and I'm missing, now that I think about it, I'm missing items, unless it's in something else, because I'll have to look at my packing list, because I should have my little, let's see, are they in here, embossing folders? No, it's not. So I got to double check that. That, because I know I ordered two of the makers, these guys. I ordered two more of these as gifts, and they're not even mentioned. So I'm going to have to check up on that, because I want them with the free shipping. Hello. Anyway, this was on clearance for $12 and chump, guys. So, and we're talking 3D, 4 of these. The little guy, which is an Impresslet. I mean, that is with the ornament perfect right now for the Christmas season to make ornament, make a really pretty card. And then we have a plaid, which I'm not, I was on hedging and hawing and hemming and hawing, but it's growing on me. I really think even a Christmas card can be made off of this. I mean, I'm wondering if I can't use it for a background, because I have those sweater stamps and dies I got from Crafter's Companion, and this would make a really cool background for those. So let's see. And then this one was the one I really, really wanted. The ornaments, the 3D embossing ornament folder. So, I mean, it is just so pretty. So we are going to use these up. And then this one, I have this one already. So I guess I'm going to have to set it aside. I wonder what I'll do with it. All right. But still, for what I paid, and again, I got them with free shipping. Hello. There we go. So this was so worth it. Here, I know what this is. This was the other thing. I cannot believe this didn't sell out. I am shocked and amazed. And not only did it not sell out, but it's already been marked down, if I'm not incorrect. Most of everything here is cheaper. I got it cheaper than had I ordered it on Craft Day. So, in the grand scheme of things, I was rewarded. The fates intervened. The crafting fairies said, you know what? We're going to cut Myra, the Mad Scrapper, a little bit of slack. Let's put some stuff on sale for her. So this is the Diamond Press, the Snowflake. And gosh, it's not like I needed any more snowflakes, guys. You have no idea how many snowflake stamps and dies I have, but I wanted more, and it comes with their inks, and I have never used Diamond Press inks, but I'm getting a crud ton now because it's in the TSV as well, because that's the other box I have to open right now. And there's something behind me too, but they come with their own foam dauber. I will buy more of these because you can also get them on the Diamond Press website. I mean, these are pretty dense and really nice, but they're teal. Oh my gosh, they're just teal. They're plastic. I'm so used to wood, but who cares? They're teal. Did I say that, by the way, did I mention that they're teal? Diamond Press and I, we do teal. That is their color, and teal is my signature color. All my stuff here, wherever I could find something teal, it goes in there. So it came with three, what are these things called? Inks. Oh my goodness. I can't even speak English. And this is our little sheet that tells us everything that comes in here and how to use a dauber. I know how to use a dauber. I am plenty, and even an idea, a couple of inspiration sheets, which, we're going to have to make use of them and just work these cards up. But it comes with these, look at these stencils. I have I have snowflakes and embossing folders. I have them in stamps, but I do not have them in stencils. Now I do. So it comes with, it's a set of 3. I'm not sure. I want to say they're nesting, or maybe not. No, they are not. Or maybe, no, these 2 I think are meant to be nested. I'm not sure. We're going to figure, because do they have any way of hooking up? I don't know. We're going to figure this out. But if not, they are still plenty cool. Let me put them on a, my gosh, let me get a piece of paper. And now you can see. So now you can see the stencils. So I'm really interested. I really don't think these stack, but I want to stack them. I want to do layering with them. But apparently maybe we can. Maybe this, I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to play with these and figure it out. All right. And then and this one is just gorgeous. Oh, in and of itself. Would you just do this with a sentiment or hello shaker card? That's it. I have to redeem myself, guys, because I have not been doing shaker cards. So wouldn't that be cool look at this. Maybe with this as the background, the 3D. Ooh. Yes. We can mix and match, and that's the thing, is knowing what you got, which is why I went through and pulled out everything that I had that was winter themed and Christmas themed, because there's stuff in there I'm like, oh my God, I don't even remember I had this. And we are going to start we're going to break out some of these and dig into the vault. That's what we're going to call it. Into the vault of the Mad Scrapper. All the stuff she has. What I love about Diamond Press, they always give us an extra folder. As I was going through and pulling stuff out for, just to do things, I've been opening some of these kits, and I've been pulling out the folders. And this is what I pulled out. This was just going through some of the kits and putting Halloween away and pulling out Christmas. I've pulled out already 5, and it takes me forever for me to to get one to where I don't want to use it. The minute it starts getting hard to use, I get rid of them. I used to before use them until I totally killed it. And I've stopped doing that because why? I have another box. I have one halfway through of a 10-pack. I have a whole 10-pack that I haven't even broken open, and I have replacements as well, a 6-pack of the Slimline. So I have, and these folders really do last a long time. They immediately start to curve and do their thing, and you're like, oh my God, what are we doing? And guys, don't worry about it. They are usable. But going back to this, look how pretty these are. This is why I wanted it. These are, and I have a set from Crafter's Companion with some sentiments, but these are big. Sometimes you want big. So now I have big. And then it has the dies, at least to cut some of these out. And this one, it cuts snow. Snow's a cutout. We have the cutout for the snowflakes, and then we have more snowflakes dies, and then a little scrolly thingy. And it doesn't matter. The rest, I mean, if you do not have, I mean, I could sit here and throw them into the scan and cut, and I really do need to break it out and start using it in that which the way it's supposed to be used. But you can do that, or literally what I saw someone do on YouTube is you take a pencil, really soft pencil, really lightly trace around the edge, and that's your cut line to cut out your sentiment. And that's, a whole, minute. On something like this, that's a whole minute of fussy cutting. Oh, Lord, that was a dramatic flourish. You missed it. I put my hand on my forehead. But I got this, and this is one of the things I was really upset about, because I was panicking that it would sell out before, and all of that, and I saw that it didn't, and I really played chicken. I really seriously played chicken and waited and waited and waited. I go, HSN is going to do something for Black Friday weekend. I know it. I did not know if it would be like a blowout or 20% off or free shipping. And they did it all. They put a bunch of these things, went on sale. This came down in price. A bunch of stuff, like I said, a bunch of stuff came down in price and free shipping all weekend. So, oh yeah. As soon as that happened, I was pulling the trigger on this order. That was a no-brainer. So now I have this kit that I really want. I'm going to put it on this side. And we'll just close that up real quick. We're going to send the box flying. We'll add it to the old pile of boxes. And, oops, I'm going to turn around. This, I know what this is. This is, let me see now, does it matter? Crafter's Companion. I like the box comes identified. We're just going to open this up because this is paper. It is paper. I ordered paper because I needed more paper. Because I have too much paper. Said no self-respecting paper crafter ever. If you did, that's it. You're fired. So I ordered this. It's literally all of this. My goodness, you'd have thought this was China. Because all this is a pad of paper. It is I Fell in Love. VNA from VNA Creates revealed this on her channel. And I had turned my nose up at it. I can't believe it. I'm so ashamed to say that. When I initially saw it launched, and then when I saw her show it, I was like, oh my gosh, have I completely lost my noodle? I fell absolutely in love. And again, this was one of the things that fell out of my order. So give me a second. I want to very carefully try to open this. Let me cut the tape away. Hang on, let me do it from the front. This always is an epic fail when I try to go from the middle. And I always want to go from the middle. I don't know why I want to do that. There we go. But I am so glad. And I think this is also on sale. I think it's like $15 for this pad. So that is really cheap. I should have probably ordered 2 pads. I really did. And I hemmed it hot and decided to be good. And what was I thinking, right? So, but this paper is just gorgeous. It is just, it's meant to be, like I said, it's winter white. But I think you can use it for any season. But it is just beautiful, beautiful paper. Look at that background. Just a really, let me turn it this way. Okay, can you guys see it better? Should I pull out? No, I want you to be able to see it. So I'm leaving it as close as I can. So, it's just beautiful, beautiful paper. The background, that back for, and we get 3 sheets of every sheet. This is just, and of course, there we go. So it coordinates. All of this coordinates. So it is just fabulous paper. Look at that. I'm like, I love paper. I admit it. You guys heard me the other day when I forget what other order I got in. I will sit here and sniff paper. When I used to work at the scrapbook store, I would open the box and just stick my nose in it. Because I working there, I was the one that broke down the deliveries. Oh my gosh, did I ever love opening the paper, the boxes of the paper, and just inhale. And the owner thought I was a complete crackpot. She's right. I admit it. But look at this is just beautiful. This is my favorite sheet. Oh, it's like I can't wait to do something with it. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want to use the paper. It's too pretty. But yes, we're going to use it. Look, I love this shade of green. It's just this pad. There it is. Look at that. This is just gorgeous. I mean, it's like a gray with a little hint of blue in it. And then all of these, they're just beautiful, beautiful paper. It's just know in the backside, it has that almost that washed kind of watercolory, you know, you can see where it looks, you know, just almost mixed media without having to mix the media. And here, I mean, it's just all of these papers. It just makes me happy. I loves it. This one, I mean, these are all going to be great paper backgrounds for any project that I make. I mean, this is kind of like even a small album fodder. Because I have this would be great with Anna Griffin because, hello, I can mix and match my product with that album die I got from Anna Griffin. We might have to revisit that. And I mean, this is almost, I mean, but still you could use a corner of it. You can cut it in 4s and make 6x6s with this. This is what I would do with it. Other than although you could use it for a page, I could do a page, you know, something, I don't know. I have to figure this out. But these paper, I just fell in love with this paper. I absolutely love it. And this almost has a periwinkle. It is not blue. It is not gray. It's not purple. It's a really, really pale grayish periwinkle. And I love that tone of blue. And then look at this. We're getting to the bottom. I'm running out of paper. But I just love this pad. So that's, look at that. Just like that dark green one, but now in the pale color. And these are it. These are the last sheets. But there's this pad. I probably should have gotten a second one. I swear. I may go back and get another pad and bite the bullet and pay the shipping and kick myself later for not having gone ahead and ordered it in the first place. But it was like, okay, I've got to go easy because I did. I wanted to get other stuff, and I wasn't just this last paycheck was the next to the last really go crazy pay, you know, where I could really, but it was because we were buying Christmas presents too. So I had that. I was taking care of, you know, we got all the kids. If anybody was getting a toy, they got it. So I had to be controlled. I could not buy everything I wanted to in these sales. Drats. Okay, the next thing is the big box. Ugh. And which side is up? I gotta figure that out. I don't know that it really matters. But this is the today's special value from Diamond Press. And I think they meant to ship this possibly. I will leave it there. You can't see it anyway. I think they meant to ship this box. This box is like meant to be sent by itself, but they ended up wisely, I think, putting it together with in the other box. For once, it's not like, you know, they put a piece of paper in a big old box. They did a good job of packing this box because, you know, HSN is famous for, you know, them and Amazon. And I listen because this is what my husband does. He works for Amazon and he talks about that. Okay, I'm afraid, where are my purple scissors? They're right here. I'm really afraid that I'm going to cut myself with that. Not that I have, you know, look, I cut myself with a pie cutter, okay, with a serrated pie cutter. So, although finally it stopped hurting. So, it's like, yay, you know, I still feel the rough spot on my thumb, but let me try to be careful with these scissors. And so that I don't have a new war wound. We'll go in here. There we go. So, the box has boxes. So, hang on a second. I'm going to turn around, put this box. I'm sitting here on a stool. I have my chair right behind me, so I'm putting the box inside the stool. So I think let me see what's in here. We have, oh my gosh, I don't even know which box to pull out. Maybe I just pull out both of them. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Okay, because I'm pretty sure this is my second marquee. Because if one isn't enough, two is better. It's like cards, but Peanut Gallery, Steve is so excited for the second marquee. My gosh, it's like sometimes I wonder and I look at him like, are you sure you're a guy? But he gets so excited about my stuff too. But he helps me make the Christmas cards, and I have him help me on projects all the time. So now we can both go into production mode and work at the same time in die cutting things. So now let's see. I got to figure out which is the front here. This is the front. My gosh. Diamond Press takes their packing tape seriously. My gosh. It's like the fiends. Holy cow. Do they actually want us to open these boxes? You know? It's like Heinz ketchup. I can hear now the music. Anticipation. And that's your musical prelude. Let me stop right now before you guys all run screaming like, ah! There we go. But I got the other earworm out of my head. So this is the box and the stuff for the TSV. So now let me pull this out and my gosh, you guys should see the pile. I should take a picture of the pile of boxes I have right here. I may do that. I may post it at the very end of this video so you guys can see the hot mess of boxes I have because I'm just sending them flying over. So let's get this open. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how excited I am, if nothing else, to get the box. It's not, you know, it's not exactly the colors I wanted. I wanted the teal box with the coral lid, but I can't imagine that they're not going to get more in. So I'm going to, that was something that I missed out on the order. But that's okay. You know, I'm sure, I'm crossing my fingers they're going to get, they'll, as I say, when it stays on the HSN website and just shows sold out, that means they're going to get more in. So I just have to sit there and be patient. And because I want to get more boxes and more of the refills kit. I have one refill kit. I got one of my refill kits and it's under the desk here. But this is everything. So this tells me everything. Oh my gosh, look at that. And samples. So everything is in here, that what we got, how to use it. But I don't even need to show you here. I'm going to show you everything right here. So this is, I'm betting, the inks. And one thing that they mentioned in all of the inks, and if you ordered from their other sale, the website sale, is that all of the different ink sets are all different colors. So these colors are not in here. The sets that are available on the Diamond Press website are different from here. So if you got this, you want to get the diamond ones on the website, go ahead and get them. They do not, they won't match. They are not going to be duplicated. And here we have another Dauber, and this one's a wood one. Ooh, very cool. And each one has its own individual foamy. So I wonder, and what I do, just so you guys know, and I'll do that for sure with these, what I do with mine, in fact, let me see, let me turn around, I'll show you. Let me grab one of my die sets, my stamps, here we go. So like with my Distress Oxides, I have it here, I put a dot here and a dot here so you can see what color it is, and then a dot in the back, and look, I have a little Velcro tab. You get these at the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store, and I stick it, and there you go. And then I always have the foam for the Dauber. So I can't imagine that we cannot do the same with these because that looks pretty deep right there. So I think that is the intent. So just grab a little, you know, just buy a package of those, the Velcro tabs and throw the tabs away, but just save the tape part. And then use that. So we have all of those inks. I mean, you know, red, and we got 2 shades of pink, a green, a teal, hello, a dark blue, a purple, a yellow. So a pretty basic color, I mean, collection. So something that we can use. And of course, I'm going to use them to do something with this fabulous kit that they have sent. So put that in there. We have got the stash. Okay, we've got folders. Let me go with that first because I'll add those to the stash. So they sent with it 2 more regular folders and 2 more of the slimline folders. So I will add them. I have them right here. I have a few, so now I'll add 2 more of the slimlines. So we have to cut out all of these because we have slimline dies and slimline stencils. And then we have all of these stamps. Let me grab my piece of paper again. We'll put this right here. And then you guys can hopefully see. Yes, yes. Just all the stamps. I mean, you have, if you watched HSN, and if you've watched VNA and or Beth Kingston, everybody has, you know, the both of them and HSN have done a fabulous job of revealing all the stamps. But look how cool! I love that grateful. See, it was what I was hoping to have gotten it earlier. I could have used this for Thanksgiving, although I did it, you know, still the month fell apart on me a little bit. And, you know, and as I go along, as I schedule and work and do better, I will get more stuff done. I wish I were like a lot of the YouTubers that this is what they do. And that is not I work full time and then I do this on my off time and I still love it. So there you go. That's my excuse. for not being as productive as everybody else. But look at these. I love, I mean, all of these, thank you so much, will be forever grateful. And this yellow one is upside down. I really appreciate everything you've done. So just, I mean, there's always, please accept my endless gratitude. What would I do without you? I don't know. What would I do without you guys coming here and watching? I'd be so lonely. I can't thank you enough. So just really, I love these bigger sentiments. I love this. Look at the huge hello. And then we have all of these little florals here that we can color up a bit. And there's, my gosh, you actually have clear ones that they don't have color. Oh my gosh. So I have one here. These say, I've been thinking about you. And this one says, feel better soon. So hello, my friend. Is that not cool? And then just wanted to say, and I'm saying hello. You can put that right there. Here's a beautiful thinking of you. So very, I mean, and no, wait, there's more. There is one more sheet of stamps. So there we go. Sending love and healing vibes. So cool. We're going into the flu season, and I mean, that's really, really cool. I can't remember this. Just want you to know you are not alone. So sorry for your loss. And this, I have to do a sympathy card. I'm kind of like dreading, a friend, got, severe preeclampsia and delivered at, I think, like 25 weeks, and their little baby didn't make it. And it's heartbreaking. I was just writing her a note today, and it was just, and I need to make her a card. And those are the kinds that you don't want to do. You just, I don't, anyway, that's, I don't want to think about it. I just can't imagine. I lost a grandson, 5 years ago now, our little angel Samuel, and he came and was here for a moment, and then he left, but he came. I always think that, it was our little angel. God sent us our little angel, and he came to heal our family. Our family was broken at that time, and he said Samuel, and Samuel healed in ways that we couldn't imagine, and brought together, made such a difference. And I'm sorry. I'm getting emotional. This touched a nerve, and I do apologize. Please forgive me. But I think about it this time of year, because it was just yesterday. It was just yesterday that it was 5 years. And there we go. And there's a song that Faith Hill does, A Baby Changes Everything. And it's a Christmas song, and it came out, right? And if you ever listen to it, just listen to that song. It's a beautiful, beautiful Christmas song. Anyway, okay, let me pull myself together. I'm sorry, guys. We have cool slimline dies, and this is a really, really cool shape. It reminds me of the ones I just got from Spellbinders, but I liked shaped ones where they, a little bit different. I don't make as much. I'm trying to get into doing the slim lines, because I know there's some people are not feeling it. I do. I remember slim lines being so big when I was a kid in the 70s. So, but I love these. And look at these, the scalloped ones, really nested. This is really, really cool. So this, I am really, I don't know which side I like more, but these are obviously, either one of them, I wonder if I stack two of these, I could use these for a shaker card, because that's where my brain goes. And then we have this lovely, this square one. When you think of a square, well, you don't have to just use a square card. You can still use it as an A2 and make this the focal, like at the top, and then put your sentiment underneath it. Even on an A7, which is your standard 5x7, you could do the same with this. You could do the same with this. Put it towards the top, and then put a sentiment at the bottom. And then look at these shapes. I love this round one, and I'm really feeling this one. And I'm really inspired. If you guys saw the iris fold that VNA Creates did earlier this week, and it's from the year, and it was from the Crafter's Companion, the year in scrapbooking or card making. And I'm not into iris folding, but she made it, and I'm like, wait a minute. And she said those magic words, you could just use the shape die and make this yourself. And I'm like, huh? What? and it's been in the back of my head. It's been in the back of my head of trying to do an iris fold with just a regular shape. And this is perfect. This is really perfect. So yeah, we're gonna have to give it a try. Now we have more stencils. Yay! Now let me get these open. Eesh. If I can coordinate it. Give me a second. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's do this. So we have a polka dot. I need colored paper. So hang on. Let me grab a piece of craft paper, make it big. So we've got, and it's not just like a sheet of polka dots. You can see the graduated. It has its own dimension. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This I will, but this is different. I don't think I've ever seen a stencil, a polka dot one, done like this. At least I haven't seen it. Okay, so you may say, oh no, 10 other people do it. I don't think so. And either way, I love Diamond Press, so I'm glad they made it, because it will motivate me to do something different. Do something different. Then we have, and I've been wanting to get one of these for a while, and I always put it off, a Sunburst Stencil, and now I have one. And I have a big one that will work for any card I want to make. It's going to work for a slimline. It's going to work for an A7. It's going to work on a 6x6, because this puppy is without a doubt. Let's see, how wide is it? It is, well, it's 5 1/4, close enough. It's going to work for any card size that I make at any rate. We can even make it on a 5x7, and you frame it. Yes, this is I'm definitely excited for the sizes that they've made these stamps. Look, more stars. And this is more of the more chunky kind of country crafty stars. I like those. I love these little chunkers. So these are very, very cute. And let's see, what do we have next? We have, look at that. Oops. Oh, look. And it came with one stuck in it. So I'm sure, I don't know if that was done on purpose or not, but we can use that. So we're going to keep that one. Thank you, Diamond Press. I appreciate the extra bonus. But here is the floral one. Again, we can make, look right there. There's your A2. Here is, we can go sideways for our A7. And we'll use this even on a square one as its own separate layer. And then this, we're going to have, and that's a pixie spray thing, because you're going to have to hold this down. I can't imagine holding that down with my hand. Oh, no. But still, I have a sprig. Mine. Okay, next we have a geometric one. And it literally is the geometric one. I'll admit, I'm not into geometrics, but it would be a really cool stencil to use for a guy's card. Because you can't, because we're girls, we want to make foofy things, but we can't make foofy things for everybody. So this is where stencils like these come in handy, that we can make a birthday card with some of the stamps we have here, and a geometric background, and our inks, and hello card. Oh, look at this one. Ooh, I like this one too. To me, it looks like it's a rough cut, but to me, it looks like a purposeful rough cut. It's almost like they deckled the flowers, for lack of a better term. I love it. The daisy one is really, really cool. So I really love this stencil. And look, is it a different one, or is it this has got to be different, because I've got either that or I got two sunbursts. Let's see. I want to compare, or are they the same? Oh, I wonder if that was a blooper. I have two. Woo! I'm not complaining. If one is great, two is better. And look at this. This is a lovely plaid one. I love. This will be fun to play with using different colors, or even just think about it, just against this craft paper. Imagine using this with just a white and doing this will make a cool, a Christmas card. You put, do that plaid, put a snowman or a gnome or a snowflake or any sentiment. And God knows I have a ton of sentiments, especially Christmas and everything. Ooh, this definitely, I love the possibilities. I am jazzed. Okie doke. So let me try to slide these back in here in some sort of a coordinated fashion to protect them. Or does this really fit? Do they fit in there? Okay, we're not going to do that now because that's going to require more coordination than I have. Then we've got the box, and it also comes with the envelopes. So I'll just pull out one. But it comes with the envelopes that we can start sliding things away in, like stencils. Let's just put our stencils away. So we can put all our stencils right in here. We close that flap up. We've got these. I am not going to write on them. I'm going to whip out my brother. I've got one of those P-touches. So I'm going to do my label. And then I can label it right here, stencils. And there you go. My stencils are now stored in the box. Now, shall we try? Should I try to put the box together? And it comes with dividers. And I love the colors of the dividers. So we have a teal one, a pink one, and a yellow one. And I've got a whole refill kit. Because you guys have no clue how much diamond press I have. I'm even alarmed at it. So this is the box. So let's see, let's try to pull this together quickly and see if I can do it. This is its own video. This is all its own video. I'm going to allow myself the time. So this is not rocket science. I watched VNA do it. But all you have to do is you open it up. If you got yours, and give me a second. What I am going to do on this one is I'm going to pull, whoops, not that way. Let me zoom out a little bit. Not too much. I don't want you to see necessarily the huge mess I have on this desk right now. But I do want you to see, and all you have to do is pull these together right here. Stand this guy up. And yay, I didn't get, some people got a defective one. This one, see? And all we have to do is tape it down. And this one came with one tape, but I know VNA, so I'm not going to necessarily put it together, but I want you to see all you have to do is close these guys in. There is literally what I believe, I'm fairly sure, is red line tape. And I've got red line tape, but I will add another strip because I think she did it too, to reinforce it. And then you close them like that. And there's your box, guys. There is your storage box with the lid, and I love that. Maker's gonna make. But there is the box, and it's beautiful. It is, I love it. I need to get more. And there, so you can see the front of it. Hopefully you can. Let me zoom out just even a little bit more. Holy cow. But there is that box. So it is just I love it. And I heard and I saw chatter. Some of the people got the black and white one, and they were going in and coloring it all themselves. How cool is that? I go, no, I'm not doing that. But I like this one, and I'm hopefully they're going to bring back, because they have another one that the box is teal with a coral lid, so I can coordinate, because I want to get at least another box or two of these. So I have that. Let me now set that aside behind me, because I have a monstrous mess on my desk, and I want to do some crafting tonight, okay? This is not it. And these are the stamps. Okay, we'll put that here. Or not the stamps, but rather the ink. And this is our friend, the other Marquise. Where are my scissors again? There they are. I don't even know why I'm using. I think there's almost more dangerous in them than the Huzuma was. And maybe I should just get off my lazy butt and go over and okay, I'm gonna figure out how this box opens. Oh no, this is the top. Look. Pay attention, Myra. But right now, I am literally saying I am so broke. I can't even pay attention. I took the shopping a little bit seriously, and I'm like, okay, hon, you're feeding us this week. And he did. He almost rolled his eyes, but at the same time, he saw all those boxes. You should have seen him come on. He works a night shift, so he's working right now. And he saw these boxes, and he was like, ooh, what did you get? I go, I haven't opened it yet. You can't see. And he literally kind of like was disappointed, because he gets as excited as I do when I get stuff. It is so, I don't know what to do with that man. I mean, it's so unusual to have in my experience, to have a guy that is so supportive. of what I love and gets as excited as I do when I get stuff. So I just want to show you guys, but it's just like the one I have, except it's not going to be dirty. But here is my second marquee with its handy dandy instructions. And look, another folder. But I think I'm just going to leave it in the box for right now. But here, let me take the boxes blocking the light. But there it is. There's my beautiful teal, and I wanted the teal. I was like, yes, teal. I really wanted. So I got the one that I wanted. I am very, very jazzed. So that, you know, I am so excited over all the stuff I got. I am like, yay, everything has come together. I don't think I have anything else. I don't think I have anything outstanding. I have to now go through my emails. Yes, I do. I have an Anna Griffin order that's still hanging out there. So I'm going to go follow up on that. So I still have 2 things that I ordered from Anna Griffin over the weekend, over the Black Friday sale as well. But for right now, that's it, guys. So thanks a lot. Seriously, thanks a lot for watching this video and watching all and sharing in the opening of all my goodies. This is like my crafty Christmas. I swear. This is, you know, I love it when orders come in. I get so excited. I'm like a kid. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you saw something you're going to like and you're going to say, thanks, Myra, for telling me. And then your husband will message down and be like, yeah, Myra, yeah, really, thanks a lot. But if you did, by all means, give me a thumbs up and drop me a note. I do read them. I'm getting better at getting responses out if I can every day. And if you want to see more, because there's always going to be new stuff coming through this Crafting Corner of Madness, then by all means, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell, and you know when I will be around, because I'm a crazy person and I'm here, you know, half the night by myself. And I'd rather talk to you guys than talk to myself, okay? Because I carry some interesting conversations, but you know, we the neighbors are going to start talking if they keep hearing me talking to myself. But really, thanks a lot, guys. I will hopefully see you very soon. I'm going to start, as soon as I clear this space out, I'm going to start immediately crafting with some of this stuff that I have. So until the next time, please take care of yourselves and enjoy this Halloween. What am I saying? Halloween. Holiday season. And don't forget, we are all a little mad here. Again, some of us are madder than others. But let's all scrap the madness together. All right? I'm going to talk to you guys later. Bye.